Hey there guys, Next Strike here, back again for another video, and another one about DC. I haven't really made too many of those, but I definitely want to get on that. And today I'm going to be making a video on why Batman vs. Robin, the newest DC animated film, is going to suck. Which might surprise a lot of you, because I do like DC, and most of their animated films are good, but lately, it's been going right down. Now, originally I had been I made a video about Justice League Throne of Atlantis, the animated film that came before this one. However, due to copyright problems, I was unable to upload it. So I made sure to get it in for this time. And so first, we might as well just go right off the bat. This is going to be a movie about Batman. I don't really think they're going to be fighting. I think it's going to be more of them at wits with each other or something like that. I mean, they're not really going to be like fist fighting or anything, but the cover might lead you to believe something else. But I really doubt that Batman would get in a fight with his own son. That just really wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, so this is going to be a mashup of the Batman Court of Owls story by Scott Snyder, which is really, really good. If you guys haven't read that in the New 52, definitely check that out. Oh, really good stuff. And the Batman and Robin Volume 1 by Peter Tomasi. And I know that it's Batman and Robin Volume 1 because it seems like the plot is going to be the exact same as that story. So they're pretty much taking the plot from that, more or less, and then they're just throwing in some Court of Owls stuff. So right off the bat, there you go, another mashup of two comic books. And we know how that ended last time, with Throne of Atlantis being one of the worst DC animated films that have come out to date. Now, I know some people might like it, but even if you liked it, still gotta think about all the other ones that have come before, and really, then you see that it's not that great of a movie, so, yeah. And just trying to combine all that stuff, I mean, they're trying to make the story about the Court of Owls, which alone was, I think it was about 10 issues or so in the New 52, and then the first volume of Batman vs. Robin, or Batman and Robin, and the New 52, that story was about 7 or 8 issues. So all that stuff put together, that's going to be kind of difficult. I mean, it's going to be a little bit easier to handle than the Throne of Atlantis movie, which was Aquaman's origin story plus the Throne of Atlantis story, which really, that's just way too much at one time. So this one has a slightly better chance if it had been made by different people. However, this is the same team that has been making the past few, New 52 movies, and oh man, they've just not been as good. I'm sorry. The only one that I've liked out of all the new movies they've made, past the Flashpoint Paradox, because while the Flashpoint Paradox was flawed, it was still a very good movie. I thought it was very enjoyable. Just had a few flaws here or there, but it was really good. Past Flashpoint Paradox, the only movie that I really liked was Son of Batman, which a lot of people actually really did not like. The reason I liked it is just because I thought generally the story was pretty good, pretty well paced. The only really big weakness of it was Deathstroke. I think everything about Deathstroke in that movie was terrible, but other than that, I liked it. So this movie, I just don't see it faring very well. I mean, the team, they just have a track record of sucking. So that alone just shows that it's just not going to do very well. The animation, I doubt it's going to be any better than the other ones have. I mean, they're using the same assets that they've been using forever. They're getting really lazy with their animation department, which is sad considering that ever since Batman the Animated Series, DC's been known for their quality, and now they're losing that foothold. So hopefully, they're getting some good video games coming in, with Batman Arkham series and people like the Lego Batman stuff, and I guess a couple other things. And hopefully the DC films and the cinema are good to make up for the loss of the animated, but still, the animated movies are just so good. It's so sad to see them deteriorate. Until the Gods and Monsters movie, which I think will be good. And I think it's a 3-part web series. I'm not sure how they're doing that, but that whole project sounds pretty good to me with the team behind it. So until they get to that, you know, they've still got this movie, and I just don't think it's going to be that good. And also, another thing that's important to note is that they're using 3 old Batman voice actors that they've used previously, but they're using them in the worst of ways. And I think one of them was, if I remember correctly, it's the one they've been using for the New 52 stuff, and he sucks pretty much. So, you know, naturally he's going to be Batman. But they're using Kevin Conroy to voice Thomas Wayne. I mean, come on, Thomas Wayne? Really? That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. You're wasting so much good talent. And really, to be quite honest, I don't know what's happening with the voice talent of DC, but most of them are just downright terrible. I don't know. And then there's the whole current Damian thing with the New 52. I wonder how they're going to integrate that into the animated films. That'll be interesting. Considering how many weird twists and turns they've done with the source material thus far, who knows what they'll end up doing. But anyway, I think you guys kind of get the point. I think overall the film is just going to be a big mess like the past couple have been. And I just don't see it being any good. I mean, if it's good, then great. I mean, that's fantastic. I love a good DC film, so I'm not wishing any sort of bad luck on it, but it's just been a long time since I've had some good quality DC stuff, so that's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys later.